So we start with the last group we did not get to in the previous session. We start with essentially the roaming royals, the trio of idiots, lovingly so, who are headed towards the royal family. But Arthur,
Yeah.
you have been narrowly, and I do mean narrowly, even if you are using Vanish, dodging sightseeing people who can see through your slowly upgrading Vanish, people who can see through your invisibilities, even with the help of the Pass Without a Trace that is no longer there at this point. And you're kind of going down a hallway without Vanish up, just trying to be as quiet as possible, even while running. And you do see people up ahead that aren't facing you quite yet. And you recognize this area as being close to the royal chambers, but you're not sure if your family is there or not, because the door that opened on the phone sounded different than the royal chambers. But you don't know where they are. What do you do?
I guess sig. I guess signal to Aster that we're close to the chamber.
Aster gives a thumbs up, and he will kind of make a motion, and his shadow will elongate, and Missy's eyes will be there, ready to pop out if need be.
Both of you kind of see Lex not really saying anything, but keeping a vigilant eye out, scanning the periphery, keeping everything within his field of vision aside from you two. And even Arthur is just within his periphery at this radius. And he turns a little bit, stopping on a dime. Where are we headed? Are we just headed to this normal place?
Do we know if they're all in one location or if they're split up?
I know my parents and Cadence were in the same room. I'm not sure if it's the chamber. The sound of the door was different.
And Lex kind of steps forward a little bit. Not too far away from you guys, but you know this pattern of stepping forward. He's trying to gauge where specific footfalls have fallen. And he's very good at distinguishing uncommon to common people footsteps. It's part of his job to detect anomalies. And he expected, I suppose. He seems to be having
you rolling now. That's terrifying.
He seems to be having a little bit of trouble. He seems frazzled for some reason.
Aster's gonna put a hand on his shoulder. And whatever you just rolled, you can roll it again, baby girl. Try that shit one more time, Lex. You are within 30 feet.
I rolled lower.
Oh,
Shit!
He went from a 9 to a 2.
Well, here's the problem. He's now got pay it forward, so within the next hour, they will need to send that fortune as a thank you to one other person.
I need both of you. Lex can't make this roll because he rolled dog shit already on it. I need you both to roll perception.
alright.
I will.
26.
Alright. Shit. Here we go. Be with me! They were with me! 23.
You both detect it, but Arthur, because Lex is frazzled, like not paying attention to behind him, and you're kind of at his back right now. You do kind of hear something. It's not the common footfall.
DM, I have a question.
What's up?
I did ready action Missy to be on guard. Would she also need to make a perception check? Or would she bounce off of mine?
She would bounce off of yours, but have a lower modifier because of what she is.
All right,
So she would have lower. You both notice Missy catches on last because she's focused on keeping the other two safe, so to speak, because that's the ready action you technically gave her. But you both notice, and Lex doesn't really catch on until they're already kind of behind you. And there's a clearing of throat. Lordships, good to see you.
The fuck?
And do you turn around to face this entity?
Aster absolutely does.
Yeah.
And Lex seems to not turn around on purpose. You see a 6'5", horned and kind of cow-eared individual on satyr hooves, dressed in like traditional clothing that you should have heard at least ruffle, clomping hooves or something, but you heard nothing until they were deathly close.
Hey, with my passive insight, is this friend or foe?
You can't tell. But they are looking at Lex directly. They are not looking at either of you. And they tilt their head, put a hand in front of their chest, and bow. You called? And you feel Lex's shoulders drop a little bit. And he turns. Sigh. Good to see you. How are the others? Good, your lordship. But do you mind if I cast a spell? To make sure we are not overheard. And this person looks between all three of you. For confirmation.
Arcee skips a single nod.
Hold up. And he's gonna tap his foot twice so Missy is no longer in his shadow and thus not caught if it's an area effect spell in the border.
And there's a motion of both Lex and this person who was called Sai, reaching out and snapping at the same time. And in a 45-foot radius centered in between all of you, you're not sure what happens, but it's deathly silent outside of you. And it kind of goes grayscale.
Whoa.
There's color inside the field. Everything is moving. You can breathe, you can talk, you can listen, you can move. But outside of you, where you saw people patrolling, they're stopped mid-walk. Now, I believe I have about 10 minutes before I need to get going again.
What the fuck is this spell? Sorry.
Ismail, you're alright. You'll learn it eventually, I'm sure one of you will.
Not about the I meant about saying sorry with the crassness. I'm still very curious about the spell. What is it?
It's a unique take on time manipulation.
Oh, so like okay, so it's like a time from the fucking Could he tell the radius that was casted since he was a part of near the focal point?
You'd be able to see where the color drains out of existence. So you know where it ends.
From a distance, it looks like it's at least a Za rather than anything else. Ga at the very least.
There's a smile. This person doesn't really seem to stop smiling, where Lex is like a neutral to negative kind of reaction to everything right now. It's just a patient smile. Constant one. I mean no disrespect, but my lord, I please just report. Things are bad, but if you're looking for who I believe you're looking for, they took them and their family and the royal advisor, and I believe previously the royal mage, but he split off when they were not paying attention. They're out in the private guest chambers, so they won't be caught unawares. Your Highness, I'm sure you understand where those chambers are.
Yes. What of my sister?
She is with your family. She is, however, I believe, not reporting in that she has a headache today. But she has a headache very often and won't tell anybody.
That's creepy that you take note of that, but fair enough, considering position.
Oh, I don't. May does. She's our healer.
Fair enough.
And Lex is just watching, letting someone else give the information. Besides that, I would state that you be careful around Her Highness. She seems to have developed a habit for... how should I say this? She is a unique sort.
Yeah.
I'm sure you've already attested to the fact that she can predict when things are going wrong. To a fine point.
Came this way for a reason.
Correct. And if you go this way continually to the royal chambers, you'll probably get caught in their trap. So don't go there. Your friends, the other two groups that my compatriots have seen are on the grounds. Are they good at sneaking back into the castle?
I have faith in them.
And they look at you, Arthur, for confirmation.
I don't know if their skills stack up to mine or Flex, but
Noted. That being said, if you need a place to reconvene, the entrance to the Royal Wing and the Royal Overlook are being unguarded right now. There's no one nearby within a 50-foot radius. I would suggest taking the Overlook, but you do not have to. However, there are some bad news that I have to report, otherwise... And they kind of grin. I might just get in trouble. Isn't that right, my lord? Stop. Just continue. And he looks away a little bit. It doesn't look sheepish from your point of view, Aster. It just looks the kind of look of, I don't need this commander title right now. This is not important enough to respond to it. Just keep going. That kind of response.
Oh, so like something he would have seen in Luca.
Yeah.
And he's just going to kind of very quietly just shuffle on next to Lex. Lean back and look at his face.
He's like half turned to see Sai. So he's not like fully turned away. His expression is really guarded. You are unable to read how he's feeling right now. Not with your passive, at least.
Yeah, just gonna nudge him a bit. Give him that look of like, you good?
He gives a stiff nod, but kind of turns his head towards Sai. Continue with the report. Well, as it stands, Juliet Harold and Cayde Pendraka. They are on the front lines, and one of them has been under the influence of a suggestion spell for quite some time now.
Hey, Sai, look look how you got someone's full attention. Which one?
I believe it is Juliet Harold.
He'll look at Arthur.
However, there are other people who have been affected by this mass alteration of the mind. Release one, you gain favor with that person. Release them all, you gain favor with the whole lot. I don't know where it's centered from, but I know it's centered from someone.
His eyes do not leave Arthur. And he'll look at Lex. Do you trust them?
My team? Are you asking
Yeah.
if I trust my team?
Yes. Bluntly.
Yes.
And we're supposed to do this peacefully, right, Arthur?
We are supposed to do this with the least casualties.
I do recommend, if I may so boldly presume, that you are friends and not just camaraderie amongst the three of you.
Oh, these two are my best friends, but that's also a low bar because I didn't have friends before.
Okay. They don't seem to care. Oh, openly. They don't seem to care much about your
Fair.
Yeah, I know. That's just how Aster always is. He'll be god honest with everybody about his relationship with this group. These are the coolest people I know because they actually care about me and didn't think I was weird.
Someone you just met. I've never had friends. Okay.
Yeah.
If I may
known
so
that-
yeah. If I may so boldly suggest.
Yeah.
If you do trust your allies and friends on the other side of these gates, send them a message or tell me to, my lord. Like, as a statement of, like, I only listen to one motherfucker in this area right now. And I will tell them where to go safely. But otherwise, I suggest taking care of the root of the problem. Sadly, I cannot detect the root.
Important question.
Hmm.
Do we have a general idea of where the roots was?
There was a void in my ability to detect faces and people and living things next to the Royal Mage. So if you find the royal mage, I'm sure you'd be able to find the root of the problem.
So look at Arthur, girl. Ever since I scanned that dragon, I've been itching to try out this scan again. Maybe that might help. Feels easy, you know?
Don't need my permission.
Let's asking your
Lex kind of clears his throat. Just one thing at a time. How about we all meet up first? Send out a message.
Yeah. Which, dude, that's your team. If you need to give the order if we're gonna send the message.
I know. I was more referring to our gummy phones.
Oh shit, we have those. That's right.
My team is not meant for. And he stops. You realize this look of like, oh, I was about to say something really fucking mean. I'm not gonna say that.
Aster, asshole of all times, just goes. Say it when she's not here.
And both of them go, they, at the same time.
Thank you. Sorry. They. Pull out his gummy phone. He's gonna just start texting. Hey, you meet by there's a royal wing, right?
Sai does look at you finally, Aster, with a nondescript, like, oh, you're an idiot look. Like, it's like the general look people give you when you're doing something stupid. It's not personal, it's just, really?
What? I don't know this shit.
Do you need the coordinates?
Sure.
May I have your phone?
Yeah, sure. Here you go. Walks over, hands it. Hey,
Whoops.
get off me. Get off me, you heathen. I'm a taken man.
But takes the phone, and literally holds it for all of 5 seconds. Doesn't even type or text. And all of you at the same time, including Lex, receives the coordinates for both of the locations with a note on both of them that says, I recommend the former, the Royal Outlook, but it is up to your team. And there's little asterisks after team as if it's like questioned. And then hands it back.
Takes it back. Thank you.
Of course. Anything to aid in the... And smiles a little wider in that mischievous kind of way, looking over at Lex. Anything to aid in the survival of my dear lord. Isn't that right? Just a shut up, sigh. We'll talk about this later. I'm sure we will. See Mai sometime, will you? She's been itching to get a physical done for you. Just the sigh of someone who's just like, not a boss level of mean to their people, of just like, I hate it here, kind of mean to their people.
At this point, Aster's just gonna walk up to side and just like hand out to them. Wonderful meeting you. I have nothing else to contribute to this conversation, so I don't think I'm gonna get a proper goodbye to you. So, giving it now.
They tilt their head and then shake your hand of like, and you realize that there's a reason why they stayed a little ways away from you. You could feel it the moment you got close. They're not, whatever they are, they're not human to begin with. They are something else entirely.
Ooh. Openly and out loud, Aster goes, ooh. Cool. You're fun.
Well, I'm going to get going. Oh, my lord. Yep. I would recommend saying hi to Kieran while you have the chance. He is, unfortunately, having an emotional breakdown for the third time in the past 4 days. Why? What? Who did? Why now? So there's just a shrug of like, Kieran kind of responds. The kind of like, what do you want me to do about it kind of look. It's the one shift in non-smile that they give. Okay, I'll text him, alright? Just go tell Mai I will be there when this is over, okay? If she takes that, and you all instinctively blink, not at the same time, but you all do. And that person is gone, and you have a few more seconds to get your, like, moments together.
Maria, you've got a team of fun people, don't you, bud?
I do trust them with getting information when I'm around you guys. They are my informants, and my trusted. I'll introduce you to them later.
Yay. So, looks directly at Arthur and goes, to your family?
Yes.
Or are we going to the meeting spot first?
I suggest meeting up with your family, letting them know you're alive.
Also checking on them, making sure they're okay.
It would be better to get information before heading to the group.
There's a nod, and there's a gesture of waving his hand, and instead of like the suddenness of the snap of everything just stops mid walk, mid pause, mid breath. It just falls kind of like snow. And everything starts to pick back up. And he steps off to the side in case anybody particularly catches wind that you're there. So, you know where you're going, right? And he tilts his head towards directly down the hall, where a bunch of different nobles are currently not patrolling, but are walking about and talking.
More or less. Important question, though.
Yep.
On my P's and Q's?
He tilts his head.
Best behavior that I can get.
I'm sure if you explain that you swore fealty, you'll be fine.
Oh, I know.
So it really isn't official.
Yeah, because that actually requires the paperwork, the trial, all of that.
There was a trial to swearing fealty?
Yes. There was a trial for me. I had to fight my own dad.
Oh god, I hope I don't have to do that. My dad's strong as fuck. I have two of them. One of them is a master. Oh, fuck!
Calm it.
Calming down.
Voices. And the time warp kind of falls away completely, and he steps forward. What do you want me to do, Arthur? I can take care of all the people in this area, or target it.
Would it be better to take them all at once, or just to make way?
It's a straight shot from here, but we'll be seen by everybody if we don't do something.
Damn it. I can make a
I can make a distraction to get some attention while you guys sneak past if you want.
No, we have to go together, unfortunately.
Oh, I didn't say we would be separating. I just say we could. Kind of motions down to Missy in his shadow. I can call her back from most places. I trust her.
Also, question.
Yeah,
Yes.
bud.
Did Aster or Arthur say anything about the suggestion?
Yes.
Okay.
I literally was like gonna put it in like the notation of like go to there. Was it not in the meeting stuff?
No, all Sai did was offer the coordinates for a potential meeting spot.
Okay, then if that was like seen on his phone, he would have added, by the way, people are under a suggestion spell, be careful out there. My aunt is included in that.
There you go. The group knows that there's a suggestion spell happening.
Yeah. I literally thought that was like a given from when the message was sent.
No. Sai would not encroach upon your choice to tell your team that.
Fair.
But
We should go straight forward, and if it becomes a problem, we will take them out.
he kind of smiles. What do you mean by that?
Hmm.
Do you mean put them to sleep, knock them out, unconscious, or do you want me to actually do my job? If it comes to blows.
Whatever you believe is required.
A nod. Okay. And as he steps forward, do you follow?
Yes.
I need you all to start, for right now, roll stealth.
32.
No, shit.
How does pay it forward work?
The way Pay It Forward works is within the next hour, they will need to send that fortune forward, which basically, as a reaction, you can use your proficiency bonus to help an ally within range of your ability. But sometimes within the next hour, they will need to send that fortune forward as a thank you to one other person.
That sucks for you.
I know it does.
Lex will specifically use his reaction to, at first, notice someone noticing you across the way. Because of the way that this is lined up, there's someone walking forward that is catching you, but not the other two. And he doesn't even say anything. He just snaps his attention to the person, and you see that person take one step forward and then kind of slump against the wall. You're not sure if they're unconscious or asleep.
What the fuck was that?
Don't worry. Keep going.
You need to teach that to me.
No. And he makes a gesture of holding up his fist, of stop.
He stops.
He gestures specifically around the corner. And you can also see one other person from this vantage point, not facing you.
Can you highlight them real quick? All right.
What do you do?
Ask
Aster will... Am I stupid?
Hmm?
Okay. God, this is gonna be really stupid or really genius. Arthur, he'll look at Lex. I almost said Alexios, and just go. If
Well,
no
that
one
is
was
his
looking-
name.
I know, but he calls him Lex because he's comfortable with that. How? If no one was looking at the moment, how fast do you think we could bolt there?
He thinks about it. We all have dashes, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, but most likely Aster is the slowest of the three of us.
But I can do mine repeatedly, so.
As can I. Okay. I can make sure no one sees us.
No. I mean, like, if no one could see us, how? I have a thing I can technically do, but I can only do it once a week. Is this one of those times that?
That's specific and worrying. What is it?
Barbie?
Huh? Just the bafflement.
Enlightening as always, Aster.
I have a singular divine intervention once a week that I have to make up, but I've never really used it because there's never been a time to use it. I could use it here to basically see if maybe everybody else gets distracted and we get the clear shot.
If you want to try it.
All right. And Aster will kind of... He's going to try divine intervention to create a distraction, giving them the perfect straight shot to the location they're aiming.
Go ahead and roll percentile for me, buddy.
Alrighty. What percentile am I rolling?
D100.
I can't. Oh god, I'm so scared. Not looking. 31.
Do you want this to work?
I do.
This is the first time you've asked Barbie for something in a long time, I think.
I think the only time he's actually asked her for something, like outright, kind of like this, was when he became the patron and the warlock type beat.
That's been a while.
It's literally been like since the first time that he made like the pact. Any other time he's talked to her is simply like him giving reverence and giving thanks for the power that she has gifted him. It's never been an outright like ask because he's always been like, I don't want to piss her off. It's Barbie.
So, like I said, it's been a while.
Yeah.
How much do you remember of when you became her warlock?
I remember it was after he had accepted a deal with Megalodon. In a fit of rage, he vented. He needed a new perspective, and she offered it, and he's been on the uphill since then. He's everything that all the power that she has basically offered and given has done nothing but help him, and he has felt pure reverence from it.
Okay. How much do you remember of the scenery?
It was forest. It was in a deep forest
overlooking her kingdom. A small bit of ruins behind them.
You hear a playful chiding noise, just a. You're very lucky. I'm not busy. And within the next few moments, you see not a forest, but a commotion happening far off in this direction over here. And everybody in this area, multiple people, even somewhat rousing the one who you're not sure is even conscious right now. And just everybody is looking in that direction and starting to head towards the sound of the commotion. And it's looking like you have a straight shot as one hops the fence, one gets closer to the fence and closer to their allies, and starts to move in that direction.
Oh god, it's an army of bibbles.
You do have a straight shot. The one that is unconscious on the floor up against the wall is a non-issue. How fast do you move?
Oh, so fucking fast. He just doesn't even wait for the other two. He'll give like a little star-shaped mana of like thank you and send it off. And then he'll just start using his dark dodges in tandem to bolt through there, sticking to any shadows that he can find so that his little particles aren't noticed. So, yeah, it looks like it's going to be about 3 or 4 dark dashes.
To get across the hall, yeah, but not to the actual chambers.
Well, guess what? Hold on, how much mana do I have left? I'm going to move over here real quick. How much mana do I have left? Because this token does not have my last noted mana. I have 166 mana. Ready. Okay. How much was used to calm Arthur?
I think I said like 30.
Oh, mana left on 137. That's what it was.
Hmm.
So I have 137 minus. Let's see what it is. Let me see what it is. Dark dodges are 4 MP each. How far away is this if we're all dodging?
I'd say all of you would have to use minimum 10 basic movement speed. It's a ways away to just a straight shot.
So about 40 MP?
Mm-hmm. Lex doesn't need to use any mana because he mastered his dash and upgraded it fully.
Good for him. So I'm at 97 mana right now. Okay. But yeah, no, that's what I'll do. Aster will stick to the shadows. After that, just giving them the go thumbs up and sticks to all the shadows where, if I may, it's kind of like, because he's like still thankful for Barbie, it kind of looks like the wind just blowing a bunch of petals towards certain shadows every time he moves between them.
Arthur, how fast you moving, bud?
I think he can get there with dash like 2/3 of the way, and the rest of the way he can run on his own.
Yeah.
Again, Aster
All right.
can't keep him. He has to fucking dash entirely to keep up.
So I'd say you use half of that, so about 5 or 6 dashes. Probably 5. And you get to the kind of private guest bed chambers that are shared among bigger families, people who want to be in the same room or don't trust the royals for whatever reason. You kind of get this impression of there's a lot going on behind the door. You do hear your mother still quietly crying behind the door. So you step in.
Yes.
Lux steps in after you, and Aster, you're kind of out of breath for a second, but you step in regardless.
You do like the little like out of breath coughing thing, just very quietly, like, fuck. Thumbs up after he gets to the door and closes it behind him.
You do see your father looking tired, worn down, and a little frustrated openly. But you also see a rare sight. You see the advisor, Kuza. Uh, yes, kind of a rare sight for you because Kuza is often seen at war councils, the war advisor, so to speak. And hasn't turned to face you, but you hear the smile in his voice when he says, "Good evening, Your Highness." And this is just his default tone. You're kind of aware of, like, it's a smug bastard tone, but it's not intentional. Of like, it's the tone of I'm always right. I'm always right. You're gonna look at me and tell me that I'm wrong? That kind of tone?
I'm gonna go up here. What's the current situation?
The situation. Cadence got hurt protecting me some days ago. He seemed to know that something was happening long before I did. I couldn't tell.
What kind of hurt?
He glances at Aster with confusion, of just the gesture of who's this? To
Hi,
Arthur.
Aster. No, he's just gonna interrupt him. Hi, Aster Harold. Swore fealty to Arthur. Here to help.
He rubs at his temples of like, that's a new wrinkle kind of response.
Looks directly. That's the king, right?
Yes.
Respectful bow.
Just a sigh. Arthur, it's been a few days. He hasn't woken up. The situation is that we're almost quite certain, almost 100%, that something or someone instigated this. And then he seems to notice something, and it gets really confused. I don't know where our mage went.
Our court?
He was here yesterday. And he was here this morning.
Where is it? The court magician?
You know the current court magician is Rain Emery. Yeah. Van Killian's father.
Rain Emery, correct?
Yes. I don't know where he went off to. I suppose we can discuss that at a later time. It's not really the most important issue.
Aster's going to kind of try and like he's not even being sneaky. He's trying to like catch a peek and see if he can see Cadence from here.
You can kind of see Cadence. The evening light is helpful from the windows. he doesn't. He looks asleep, but that kind of sleep where someone passed out from pain, kind of comatose. Yes.
Oh, collapse. Yeah.
Yeah.
Aster's gonna re-ask his question. What kind of energy? What kind of injury did the prince suffer?
It seemed as if it was a strike for a vital organ, but I don't think he's been vitally injured.
I'll have a look at
him. There's a noise of protective dad and defensive king of like,
He's going to, move towards the king. He's always been very wavy, respectful with the king. Aster full on.
Yield at him.
Yep, I know. You hush your mouth. Aster will full on take a knee and bow. I do not want to cause any harm. I only want to help the best I can. This family has my fealty. I will not betray that.
Roll persuasion with advantage.
His head, by the way, this is the only time Aster has been like, his head has not, he's not looking at them. This is full on, putting his full body into this right now. He's like, this is everything for right now.
There's a soft noise that is half a sigh and half reluctant noise. Ask my wife for the ability to try and help our son. And he's basically saying this is not an act of royal decree. This is a wife and husband worried for the life of their kid.
With that, Aster will kind of get up, move over to the king very quickly, and kind of get in his ear and be like, Arthur has calm emotions cast upon him. He's very emotional right now. I think he needs some comforting hand, if you can spare it.
There's a nod. He seems a little tense with you so close to him because this is the last time you were within range of him. You did kind of assume a lot of shit about him.
With that, yeah, that's another thing. Before Aster walks off, he goes, sorry, I was a dick. I'm trying to be better. Your son's a good influence. And he'll just walk away.
Aster.
Yes.
Are you paying attention to your surroundings?
Always. He's super fucking, he's super fucking charged in this room of just this feels too good to be true for them to be in this room, and no one was, super outside the door. So he is fully, keeping an eye everywhere, but also not being aggressive about it, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
He's not trying to be paranoid, is what he is. He's like, I'm keeping an eye out, I'm not being paranoid, this is a safe place.
You hear gently hit the ground from where you're pretty sure you should have seen it already. Over by Reyna, the princess, you see a massive snow leopard. Literally not even, probably almost the size of the king, is just sitting there.
Kind of looks at it, he's like, what the... Looks at Reyna. Does Reyna look bad?
Reyna looks tired, but she's smiling.
He'll kind of move into her eyeline and just go, hey, kiddo. I stayed away from the vents. Thumbs up better.
What did you say to her?
I stayed away from the vents because that was the one super cryptic shit she said to him.
Mm-hmm. She nods. She seems to fumble with her words for a little bit. Do you understand any Spanish?
So this is where I find issue with character and player. Player, Yuffie got a 12 in high school Spanish for an overall grade. You couldn't teach me shit. Character, I feel like Aster would have tried to pick up some so that he's not just completely like, I have no idea what the fuck's happening. Because Yuffie hates that happening whenever someone speaks a different language in front of him, and he's just like, I don't know what's happening right now. So I feel like Aster would just be, God damn. I feel like Aster would know a little bit, but not enough to be conversational. Responsive, maybe, but not conversational.
You kind of, make an intelligence check for me, because she looks too tired to actively speak in her second language. If it is her second.
Better idea, tongues.
You're gonna cast that?
No, I don't have it fucking equipped. Fuck! That's right, I removed tongues so I could take on one of my warlock spells. Shit! Damn. Alright. Aster will just... I guess I'm doing the intelligence check?
Yeah, go ahead and roll intelligence.
7. Really close to the grade I got in high school.
Oh man. Oh buddy. You parse individual words, maybe a phrase, but it kind of comes across as really jumbled.
Mm-hmm.
You can't make really heads or tails of what she's saying.
Aster will just... With his insight, can he glean the vibe of what she's saying?
The vibe is kind of saw something bad happen, is trying to rationalize it through a kid mentality, and kind of can't. So it's, unfortunately, she's approaching a state of like, oh, people are hurt around me and I couldn't do anything kind of mentality.
Aster is going to kind of just move towards her, being careful of the giant leopard, and just...
There is a paw directly in front of you.
And you just kind of like step over the paw. Calm down. Don't be sassy with me. I'll boop your nose. And he'll take off the jacket his dad got him and kind of put it over his shoulders. Hey. Now, it'll be okay. We're here now.
She looks so sad and tired.
Hey, this is gonna kill you. Aster is going to give her what I imagine the same look Julius gave him when he first woke up in the hospital. That comforting, it's all right now. Very parental, elder sibling type fucking, don't worry, it'll all be okay. Comfort.
Roll, I need you, this is a roll. Roll persuasion with disadvantage.
I'm so mad. One of them was a nat 20. The other one was a 7. But I rolled a dirty 20.
With a dirty 20, she stares at you for a moment. And then she looks away to the snow leopard and says something in Spanish that you don't really catch. And it seems to understand and nod in response.
He'll just give her a head pat and ruffle her head a little bit. Hold on a jacket for me. I'm gonna go help your brother. And then he will turn to the queen, stop right there, and give her the same bow that he gave the king.
Before we get to that, Arthur, what are you doing?
Yes, Arthur was going to inform, um, because of the comment that the advisor did, he would advise Lex about Rain from the information he got from Ava, what kind of man he is, and with the comment of that oddity of one of his fucking people found with around him, that he might either be the cause of what's happening or at least connected to it in some way.
There's a nod. What do you want me to do about it? Do you want me to stay with you or take care of the problem?
It'd be better to stay by my side for now.
A kind of solemn nod of, as you wish. And he kind of falls into, like, not parade rest, but definitely keeping an eye out for you in case something goes wrong.
Okay. He was gonna move to Reina.
As you walk past your father, he does, like, stop you for a moment. Are you alright?
Honestly, I can feel the spell wearing off.
So I was told.
And it's not looking good. I will most likely make a rash decision, a bad decision, once it wears off. Completely.
Talk to me. At least once before this decision. And he nods towards Reina. I know you want to check on her.
I definitely should have been here when this happened. Should have happened.
Don't blame yourself. No one could have foreseen it.
Maybe not. That is the current situation we're in.
A nod, and he lets you go. And Arthur, you do somehow, even though it was right there in front of you, you finally notice the large snow leopard that is just staring at Aster now.
um, how are you feeling?
She slumps a little bit into the jacket. And in both of your native tongues, she goes, I'm tired. I have a headache. Big brother is hurt. Mom's sad, and Dad's angry. Did I mess up?
Not at all. I'm sure you did the best you could.
I told Big Brother not to do anything rash. I tried to warn him, but I didn't have the big girl words that everyone else has. I don't know how to say be safe in the way that he knows. Now he's hurt.
think if he, damn, if I think that even though he didn't know the words, he knew the feelings that you were giving him.
And why did he do it? I told him he'd get hurt.
Because people will do what they want, even if it is dangerous.
She looks away from you to Lex, then to Mom and Big Brother. And without looking back at you, she goes, Do you want to take over when Dad's done? This isn't a trick question. I'm curious.
Part of me does. And a part of
And
me
the rest of you? She smiles a little bit. A little less tired, more understanding. You realize this look is similar to your mom when she knows more than you.
But I want you to know that whatever happens after this, I will be settling this situation.
You don't have to wear the crown. Me and Mama were talking about it. That our family used to be a bunch of mamas in power. You can. And she pauses, looking for the right words, even in her native tongue. You don't have to be special if you don't want to be. And she glances at Lex, who's just staring because she's using a bunch of slang that he's not privy to.
Mm.
Of just, yes, I'm being a little mean to your bodyguard, I'm sorry. You don't have to do anything you don't want to anymore. You can be normal.
I really appreciate that, Raina, but that's not who I am.
No, you always were a little weird. And she smiles really big. Go see Big Brother. I know you want to.
I will. Stating this as a fact.
And in, like, kind of soft English, she goes, Sorry, Roja. Look, I know when it's not my place to interject. And just looks at you, Arthur, with that expression of, do you want me to stay next to her?
Yeah, he'll nod.
And he kind of stands at parade rest next to her. What are both of you doing?
Aster still has his head bowed because he's like, this is not my family. I need to be very respectful. I have not been respectful to the father. I know I've been very respectful to the mother, so I'm just being careful.
She has not addressed you, but she has slowly stopped crying.
If we may, can I take a look at him?
She looks at you now, and Arthur, you flinch instinctively because this is not the kind queen and mom. This is the matriarch looking at you now.
Aster, thanking the lords he's not looking at her, but I feel like it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's the like overwhelming pressure of you thought the king was in charge? Like
No,
that
he's
feeling?
Oh, he wearing a crown, don't you worry.
He's the pretty face of the matter. No one wants her on deck right now. And she does address you finally. What do you think gives you any right to believe you have justification to try and heal what even I cannot? What gives you the right to believe that you are stronger than the light?
Because I am not. I am not looking to heal. I am looking to help. I have been healed when I needed help. I understand there is a difference. Please.
She looks at you, Arthur. She doesn't say anything, but her expression gives it away. She's asking to see if you trust him.
He means well.
She does not stop your approach if you do, but her eyes do not leave either of you.
Aster's gonna wait for Arthur to move first because he has not been given permission to move closer, so he's not moving closer. Once he sees Arthur kind of walk up, he will kind of just at the edge of the bed finally kind of raise himself. How does, with my insight, how does Prince Cayde's look?
Sick. He looks ill, and you've seen a version of this, and we'll take a break after I describe this. You've seen this, Arthur, actually, you've seen this more often with your mother on her bad days. This is a type of darkness corruption, something that only happens in textbook medication when something goes wrong with the balance within a person's heart. Cadence is sick. And he's sick bad. That's where we'll pause.
God damn you. I was just about.
So you casted absolute scan on Cadence, correct?
Yes, and can I stylize this for the introduction of how he does it?
Sure. Go ahead.
He takes off the glasses. And the same as how his eyes have always been this sort of inverted coloration, they sort of, as described in another server, they take on a new hue, a silver and goldish color, as this is his full focus on being what Arthur needs. Someone to help. It almost, like, his eyes almost revert back to that human state, before back to, like, the little black instead of whites. But the gold coloration stays.
Aster,
Yes.
the first thing that hits your acknowledgement, your scan, your absolute knowledge with this spell, the first thing you learn are his classes. He is everything like his father, a paladin fighter. The problem is that, much like a paladin has oaths, his seem to be broken. He no longer has a training regiment that the tenants that would normally fall under your absolute scan are empty.
All right.
The second thing you learn is that he is kind of corroding from the inside out. There is much more darkness than there is light. This show of the skin through veins and through fingernails turning a kind of purplish black. It's upsetting, but it makes sense. There's too much darkness in the body for someone who is supposed to be of light. And the third thing you learn.
All right.
He's not aging. He hasn't been aging for years. He is stuck at a perpetual age of 3 days after he left, when he was reported missing.
Aster will share immediately what he gets. He's a paladin fighter like your father. His oaths are broken and his tenants are empty. And he's gonna, like, in the most human sense of, like, being comforting, he's going to put a hand on the queen's arm and be like, darkness is overflowing in him. It's outweighing his light, which we can fix. And he'll look at Arthur and kind of wave over him and reach for his hand, essentially.
Arthur,
Yes.
your history stat is pretty high, yeah?
Yes.
So by default, this is what you get from that information. His status as a paladin is news to you. It's always been news to you, as there's a flash of a memory that you're pretty sure you never made, of him taking his oaths in front of the Knights Council, of becoming essentially an oath of the crown paladin, working and devoting his life to your family in any way, shape, or form. But then it twists and contorts, and you see him turning and leaving, walking out the front gates when you were younger. But it doesn't make sense, because he looks the same age as the day that he disappeared.
As Arthur kind of comes to that realization, Aster's going to grab Arthur's hand and, using the private method that they keep things between themselves, cover it and spell in his hand, hasn't aged since he vanished.
If I have the timeline right in my head, he stopped aging when he left, but if I remember when we met him the first time, I guess he only remembered a few of the years he was gone then. Okay.
I can handle his darkness. It's not a sense of it needs to be equalized. He's just got too much darkness. We need to expel it, kind of like bloodletting, but without the actual bloodletting. Darkness letting.
You hear the queen clear her throat. Just a
Yes, Your Majesty.
Respectfully,
Yes. Apologies.
you are speaking of my son, the prince. Yes, he is sick. But in her brows furrow for a moment. What was your claim about his status as a paladin?
He is a paladin fighter. His oaths are broken and his tenets are empty. Darkness
So
is
he-
overflowing within him.
The
You
only way that happens for a paladin is if they break their oaths. And there's no real coming back from that.
No, but I can save him. I can't promise he'll be a paladin, but I can save him. And he'll kind of look at Arthur.
Roll persuasion.
Before I do that, he'll look at Arthur. We can save him.
I
Roll
will
persuasion.
save him.
Arthur doesn't need to roll persuasion. Arthur, you need to roll history.
Advantage on this roll.
30.
2. Damn it.
I will say before the persuasion roll is decided, Aster is looking absolutely determined of like, I can do this. We can do this.
Arthur, there's something not adding up. The memory, the oaths, the darkness corruption. There's something missing, but you don't know what. And Aster saying that you can fix it without all of the knowledge makes you unsettled.
If there was a discrepancy, shouldn't Absolute Scan have caught it?
You caught all the discrepancies.
Ooh. Oh.
What's
I just don't have all the
missing?
knowledge. He's a paladin fighter.
Well, his oath was serving his family. So what happened that broke his oath?
And Aster will look at Arthur. He hasn't aged since 3 days after he disappeared. How does a paladin break their oath? Arthur,
Going against it.
there's not always. An oath can be broken 2 ways. Going against it or failing. Arthur, the time loops. We haven't been winning. He's failed. It's just
How loud are you saying this?
Oh, not at all. This is just like Aster has straight up moved over to Arthur and just being like whispering in his ear more or less, just being as quiet as possible because he doesn't want. Because there's a child like fucking 5 feet behind him. He's not going to create panic in a room.
The queen is still watching you. Her expression is impassive. You do not know if she is reading what you're saying.
When you mean something's missing, do you mean like a memory? Or just something in general?
I would say it's more general knowledge.
Okay.
Okay. Arthur, any ideas? I gave you what I got. Any ideas?
Arthur, roll history one more time for me.
Alright.
Hey, get advantage, motherfucker. I'm gonna help. I'm giving him the help action.
25.
Takes you a moment. You're frustrated. The calm emotions is starting to wear faster because of the anxiety and the frustration and the uncertainty and all of these emotions that are barred behind a grate, essentially, and it's slipping through. And one thing kind of clicks. The classes. He said Paladin Fighter. Of all the classes in known existence, there are two that know how to bring people back to life. Cleric, who have the blueprints to resurrection, true resurrection without any cost. And fighters, who can do it instantly, but they don't come back the right way. Your brother is a paladin fighter. He revives with light, with pure light. But his tenets are empty, his oath is broken, and he is corrupted by darkness. I can give you the answer, but I'd like to see you try and put it together.
Okay, so his tenants are empty, he's corrupted by darkness, a fighter can rise, but not... Does he not have his heart?
I would have sensed that if, during my absolute scan, I would have sensed that. That would have been a discrepancy. Wouldn't it have?
Would it have been?
I feel like the missing of a heart would have been a discrepancy, yeah. Because he's not listed. It didn't say that he was a nobody. It gives... Absolute Scan gives me everything.
Yeah.
And you told me all the discrepancies. What else did I see? You fuck. What is cadence?
What is cadence?
Yes.
Is he a fucking nobody?
Is he a goddamn nobody? And you didn't tell me when I fucking absolute scan, I'll kill you.
No.
What is he?
Your scan kind of comes back, kind of like a rebound. Of like, oh, missing information detected, kind of thing. And it just says bonded.
Do I recognize what a bonded is?
Yes. A bonded
Am I a
individual. No.
Okay,
A
cool.
bonded individual is someone who shares a heart link with somebody. And it changes their species to bonded.
Oh.
They gain access to all of their spells, all of their magic, but they share it. A pool of information, magic, and health. It is basically a perfect link.
Who is... Aster's going to immediately kind of just get as close as possible to see if that helps any, and try and see who he's bonded with.
Before you do that, you hear the door to the room open.
Peeping.
Arthur?
Do you turn to face it?
No, Aster's going to stay focused on Cadence. Because if he needs to do some emergency shit, he's going to be laser focused on Cadence.
I think Arthur's focused as well, since he knows fucking Lex is over there, closer to the door.
There's like 3 people next to the door you don't want to fuck with.
So, you hear a comment first before you hear the stilted breathing, not panting, not hyperventilating, just like someone who has a lot of endurance and stamina, but was running for a while. Just the stilted breathing. And you hear, "Sorry I'm late, Your Majesty. I was taking care of a few things in the noble field." And you? If it would load.
Yeah, but then you'd be winning, and it doesn't want you to do that.
No, fuck you. And the king kind of goes, "Zane, thank the heavens. You're a little late, but how is everything?" And they start speaking in pure light tongue as Zane, Cadence's bodyguard, is walking back in and immediately updating the situation. Aster,
Yeah, bud?
you see some of the darkness recede, or at least get in controlled and in check as Zane enters.
Hey, so, okay, can I do one thing real quick?
Sure.
Aster is going to look away from Cadence, wander up and past Lex, kind of standing at the top of the staircase. "Hey, bud, come here for a minute." And with the full Herald, like, strength of grabbing somebody by their entire cloth, start pulling this guy towards Cadence.
There's I'm in the middle of something. Who are you?
Someone stronger than you. And he's just going to pull that motherfucker up there.
You take one step, and literally it's just like, ugh! Even your Herald strength is not working against this person.
He's just going to immediately look back and go, It's right now.
I will in a moment. I am doing my job. Echo, by the way.
And I'm trying to save. And he's gonna get in Zane's face. And I can save Cayde. Cadence, get up to him right now, or I say it out loud what you are.
Huh? Just the pure bafflement of a bodyguard who probably doesn't know what you're talking about.
Do you know? Wait, do you, like, hands on his shoulder, do you know? Am I assuming wrong?
You made another assumption.
God damn it, why is everyone in this family gay? And stupid!
You hear the advisor, like, spit take and try and cover it up, and just like...
You! Go sit next to Cadence and he might wake up.
I don't think that's quite how it works.
Cadence is a bonded. His species has changed. He's heart-linked to you. Go sit next to him. Literally, he gets better when you're in the room. Go!
You hear the most... Oh, Aster. I need you to roll something. I need you to roll a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Wisdom saving throw, yeah?
Yes.
Hey, how's a fucking 26 do?
Not enough.
Oh, shit!
you feel the most overwhelming sense of I've done something wrong. I've said all the right things. I've said all of the right truths in the right order. I've said something wrong.
What? He's not gonna say shit, actually. No, Aster realizes his fuck up. He's raised his voice, and he's very tired with this goddamn family's bullshit, but he also understands time and placement. This was the wrong one.
You see Ava stand up, walk over to Zane, and stare at him. I would need you to understand, Zane is shorter than both of you by about 3 inches. So he's staring kind of up at the king with that expression of, oh.
Aster's going to just kind of
I die today. Like,
yeah, no, he's just going to start pushing him to the side. Hey, Your Majesty, calm down. Be angry later when your son is feeling better, okay? Please. I apologize for raising my voice, but at this moment in time, I can save your son as long as he's okay.
Go. He closes his eyes and just says, go.
Zane, probably? I know Zane's name, right?
It was stated.
Zane, go to Cadence real quick. Go, take the first step, please. Go.
He kind of looks like a kicked puppy with his tail between his legs of just walking off of like, okay.
You're not in trouble. You're not in trouble. And Aster, I'm gonna be god honest, Aster probably has the fucking fear status, but he's just looking at Avos. I can save him. Take that win and be angry later. Please. I can save him.
You hear suddenly a very sharp laughter from Lex.
Aster's just not breaking. Yeah, no, Aster's not breaking eye contact with Avos. He's just like, you're a damn good father and a damn good king. I can save your boy. Be mad later, and that'll make you the best father. Okay, it's okay.
Zane, my dude, what the fuck did you do?
My God.
Ignore them. No, it's fully the 21 Jump Street right now. I'm just like, ignore them, please. Calm, focus. I will explain, and like he's gonna like take a half step towards the king. Like, I will fully explain everything that my absolute scan did and gained me. But with him nearby, I can safely remove the overflow of darkness in your son and bring him back to a healthy status for your wife to heal him. I will put my heart on the line to bring your son back. I just need that dumbass alive until then, okay?
You know that sound effect of like the stone head turn?
Yeah.
You get that from Avos looking down at you.
Oh, look, a step back.
You don't seem to understand, sir.
I do not. I don't. And I really do want to after I save Cadence.
He kind of growls a little bit and goes to sit back down.
Aster's gonna look at the advisor for like the inside of like, I'm so fucking dead after this, aren't I?
The advisor is trying very hard not to laugh.
Aster's just gonna like sliding against the wall like, oh god, I had an outburst in front of the wrong time and place and people. Save it for later. These goddamn dumbasses passes Alexios and is just like, don't laugh, don't make me laugh, don't make me laugh, please God, I'm so scared, don't make me laugh.
Zane approaches. He's like, "You were a good bodyguard, Zane."
He's not gonna die. Calm down.
Who said anything about dying?
Oh, I know, but you just don't get him all riled up. You by Cadence. Stand by Cadence. Stand behind where Arthur is.
He kind of looks between Arthur and Estelle, the fucking prince and queen of the people he swore fealty to, and he's just like, it really was nice being alive, I guess.
Aster's looking him dead in the face. Don't look at him. Focus on me. I understand. I'm the one that dug this hole for you. I'm gonna get you out of this, okay? Stand behind Arthur. He's gonna be the calmest one. Please. Okay. And I fully imagine probably is Lex still cackling?
Lex is having the response of, I gotta be serious. I gotta do my job. This is funny as hell. I'm getting popcorn. Hold on. Give me a second.
It's fully Lex is like, you're trying to be serious in class and you look over and see your buddy.
You know what's funnier than 23?
24. All right.
Yeah,
With this, I had to go off of the fucking muted VC because I saw everyone calling me a dumbass. But Aster, with now that being there, does the absolute scan still stand up?
You'd have to cast it one more time.
Okay. I'm good. From 97, what is 24 minus 97? Or 97 minus 24? 73? What's 73 minus 24? 49. I have 49 AMP left. Aster's going to cast it once more on Cadence, and I'm going to check his vitals. How is he doing now that Zane is super close?
Still unbalanced, but better. There seems to be... The discrepancy that you actually find is the fact that he's clinging to his oaths in subconscious.
Okay.
And you realize that the oaths that aren't showing up are because, for mechanics terms, he's trying to cling to oaths of the Watchers. People who don't get involved.
Yep. Okay. Aster's going to probably do the bravest thing he's ever done. He's going to look at the mom. How mad did she look at Zane?
She's a mom.
He's going to very calmly be like, ma'am, Your Majesty, Her Highness, I suggest, if you want like a good way to help this next part, hold Cadence's hand. He's subconsciously clinging on to old oaths. Oaths he doesn't have anymore. It's more than likely.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah, that's one part of it. I'm still not 100% clear on how deep this goes. I'm gonna keep scanning him, see if I can see anything else. But if that's just it, and you have a solution for it, pop off. Yay. If not, I can still do something with the darkness. It's just not gonna be pretty for me. And he's gonna look away and back to Cadence. Like, kept him in his peripheral so he didn't lose the scan again. Just be like, looking back at Cadence. Is there anything else?
No discrepancies. But there is a cute sight, you kind of.
Mm-hmm.
There is a red and a yellow string connecting both him and Zane.
I don't know color theory. What does red and yellow mean?
Red should be obvious.
Yeah, I know that one. What's yellow?
If I recall correctly, yellow is supposed to be like devotion.
Yeah, gotcha. So one is in love and the other one is devoted. Or it's a hybrid of the both, going both ways. Okay. Aster is going to kind of reach his hand out and try and gently place it. He's gonna like make sure the queen actually listened and held Cadence's hand for this.
She did.
He's going to put a hand on Cadence's chest, and he's going to, the same way that he forms darkness to make the little apples and mana gifts that he gives to his summons, he is going to try and borrow that darkness from, or rather, not borrow, but take is a strong word. I'm searching for a word that's like take the darkness away, but not in like that serious of a word. What am I looking for? I need help.
I think.
Is it just take? Obtain. Yeah. Aster is trying to obtain the overflow of darkness, essentially.
Hey, Arthur.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
You see him. You see your flag bearer start to do some fuck shit, and you hear laughter in your head.
This is some dumb shit. Even Aster's like, this is some dumb shit. But it's gonna work. Maybe.
Fucking hang on. Fucking describe Sam. What are you doing?
I'm trying to take on the overflow of his darkness, and then I'm gonna other hand off the bed and just kind of blah, 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 it.
You hear the softest, like, it's kind of glitchy, like coming through a bad radio signal. None of you really seem to have greater restoration on you, do ya?
Actually, I'd never fucking checked. Do I have fucking greater restoration on me?
That's only Arthur.
Yeah, I could have it, but I don't have it, prepared.
You say that out loud?
Yes.
What?
Ooh.
What do you not have prepared? Do you have something that could help this?
Not at the moment.
Arthur?
Ouch. Are
Arthur?
you that dumb right now? No,
Arthur.
You're emotional. Never mind.
Arthur. The entire time Eos is in his head, Aster's just staring at him with the look to kill. Arthur. Points over to the bed beside them. Go prepare it.
I'll prepare it.
Go prepare it. Go. I will handle. Me and your mom got this. We're gonna keep it stable. You go prepare something that can help.
Okay.
Go. And he's just gonna give a sigh, look over to the queen, and just be like, "It's not just me, right?"
She's giving you the very tense smile of someone who's just like, this is my life right now.
Good news is it's gonna be fixed. It'll be fixed, but at the same time, he's not using his brain. Your daughter is the smartest one of your kids. I'm sorry. He feels like.
Oh, I know.
He's legitimately apologizing.
No, her response is openly in front of both of her boys that she loves so much. Oh, I know.
Also, can you help me keep his darkness and light stabilized for a bit?
She sighs, of course.
And he'll move to where Arthur was and kind of grab Cadence's other hand and just sort of anytime it gets to one of those extreme overflows, he's just gonna softly try to siphon off the darkness. Not take as much as he was planning, but just enough to keep him stable. And however much mana that'll take from me, I'm willing to give.
that.
Just behind them, you hear the Shield of Faith sound effect activating.
No, no. Arthur.
Yeah.
Roll me Arcana real quick.
Alright. Sheet again, exciting steadily. There we go.
It takes you, it takes you about like 15 minutes. Aster, you're kind of tapped for mana at the moment. By the time he's done with this.
Aster at 0 mana.
Huh?
Am I at 0 mana?
I'd say you have like 5 left.
Alright, I'm cool with that.
But you can re-prepare one spell.
Right. Well, as I was gonna take off, I am gonna take off Shield of Faith.
Mm-hmm.
I need to find the spell.
While they're doing that, I feel like Aster and the Queen are just like, Aster's doing his best to make sure the Queen is like, it's somewhat calm and untensed.
That's not gonna happen. You shouted that her kid is bonded in her fucking living room, essentially.
Look, Aster swore fealty, not his fucking brain cells. He can only take so much from this goddamn family.
He has those? You're allowed? Who gave you that
often.
information?
I'm linked them on Bluetooth, but then I owe people debt because they vanished. I'm in brain cell debt.
Okay, I'm good.
I love how the cleric fighter that's right across the way that would have greater restoration. Nope, not a thought crossed your brain.
You fucking this is Yuffie talking. You fucking dumbass! Calm your goddamn tits about what your son is, and go help him. What the fuck? You leaving it to the boys?
I was talking about Lex. Lex is the cleric fighter.
Oh, you goddamn moron!
He's busy. He's busy with popcorn.
I'm gonna fucking knock your popcorn out of your hands, you goddamn dumbass.
He's having a great time.
Good. He deserves to have a great time. Sadly, it's going to be at Aster's Life and Mental Express. But once fucking Arthur is up, he's just gonna move out the way. Just fucking... No, I'm going. Just gonna fucking lie down.
On the ground.
He's exhausted!
Just gonna use that.
I'll let it count for now. I did say greater.
I don't have greater. Yeah.
We let it count now,
well,
though.
if we could do the thing where I fucking use a bunch of mana to do the thing.
Could if you wanted to.
It makes sense.
It would.
Mm-hmm.
Do it.
I'd say it'd be about 25 mana. So, you know what you're looking for with this amplification of a spell that you know is not going to work by itself. And you're kind of worried at first that it'll be too much light, as you've been described as a lighthouse before.
And a flashlight.
Yeah. But your brother is no better, as you realize. The darkness was too much because it was too much of a shadow and not enough light. So all you really do is give the mana for him to revitalize himself. you get rid of most of the corrosion. And the rest kind of fixes itself. And though you're focusing, you're snapped out of it, kind of unintentionally, when your brother takes a sharp inhale. Fuck. What did I miss? What year is it? And the collective sigh that rushes through the room is tantamount to only saving a life. That was a response? What happened? Why am I... God? He's being himself, essentially.
Closer to the devil.
There's an energy in the room that I'm not quite fond of. What happened? And Zane kind of awkwardly shifts his weight from one side to the other and goes, so, Your Highness, I think we have some explaining to do to your parents. Huh? Just a sigh. The stupidity is genetic.
Some of your secrets have been found out.
Aster from the
What
ground.
secret? I had some?
Yeah.
I had secrets? Didn't know I was allowed those.
Yeah, they were in your back pocket. You didn't check.
Thanks. I appreciate it. Thanks for taking them out in the open for me while I was asleep.
I didn't. You did.
What? Looks at you. You know what? Fair enough. That's a herald, right?
Yeah, it's a herald.
Go fuck yourself, too. I'm so tired. He doesn't actually say go fuck yourself, actually. I'm gonna be real with you. That was more Yuffie than Aster. he fully just goes, yeah, you're welcome, too. I don't feel bad anymore.
Lex is dying laughing. I need you to understand.
Aster just like curled up on the ground like, I'm so fucking tired.
He's gonna like,
Goddamn family movie.
He's like in the fetus position, like softly crying.
You're absolutely right. It's fully that. It's just like, he's alive? Yeah, he's alive. Just the most uncomfortable, ugly crying into his knees.
Lex is laughing.
He said so much to the king and queen, and he let loose so much, and immediately it changed the energy in the room. He's not safe. He does not feel comfortable.
Not a safe area.
I am no longer in my safe place. I need to go home. It's just like little... No, one more. There's just like little hands from his shadow coming up and patting his back because Missy's not dealing with this shit.
All right, stand up. We've got work to do.
Fuck you. No, doesn't say that. No, Aster won't cuss in front of the child. All right. He gets himself up, points at Cadence like he's a goddamn demon. Get help. Talk to your mother. Talk to your father. Get help.
Just the
Get
fucking...
Rest. Just rest. Get help and rest. Be gay when you're healthy. And he walks away.
I'm bi. Sorry, that was so in character for Caden.
The immediate whip around and point. Rest. Clarification later. Rest.
I want you to understand, you get close to Lex, and Lex is like having his hands on his knees and like choking on laughter.
I hope you die the minute he gets to Lex laughing. I hope this is what kills you. My pain should not do this to you.
This is full belly laugh.
Aster is without Harold's strength right now, so he's just like kicking him in the shins, like, stop it! His family will be the end of me, except her. And points to Rihanna. She is the only smart one outside of the queen in this room. No offense, Your Majesty. I am. Feels a mistake.
Do you need some mana, my good bitch?
Don't you cuss in front of the child.
She's not paying attention. She's been clocked out for like 10 minutes.
He's exhausted. He doesn't know that.
No, this is such insensitive.
He's just like, don't you cuss in front of the child. Not in front of the children. But yes, please.
He, like, no diff picks you up by your shirt and just sets you on your feet and brushes off your shoulders. Pats your arms, and just, there you go. And you now have 100 mana right now. Total.
What? What? Was that drugs?
No. I didn't give you an elixir through fucking touch, dude.
Are you God?
Just a sigh. He's back to normal.
Hey, there you go. You should not get only happy when I'm in pain.
He frowns a little bit.
Nudges him. I'm messing with you, man. Come on. Let's go to my execution.
Let's go potentially kill somebody.
He's gonna stop at the stairs and be like, Arthur, go in front of me. Go in front of me. I don't want to talk to your dad first. Go.
He's like looking away. I don't want to look.
No, I'm good, man. I apologize for being a dick, and then I immediately was a dick again.
Your father doesn't say anything. He just seems 10 times more fucking tired.
Just... I kept my word. Your son's good.
Arthur.
Hmm?
Lex kind of steps near your father, and I think I'll keep your family company. Don't do anything I wouldn't do.
What shouldn't I do?
Nothing stupid, but it's fine.
Do you need me to call one of the Raven Knights to escort you?
What are the Raven
Shit,
Knights?
May! Sorry.
What are the Raven
Sorry,
Knights?
Matt.
That sounds cool as hell.
His group.
Your group is called the Raven Knights?
Yes.
That's awesome. Why don't we have a cool name like that? Immediately turning to Arthur.
Because we're
There's a
not
head shake from Lex.
group per se. Well, we're a group of friends. Really it.
I think this is one of the few times you actually admitted that I'm your friend. Cool.
That's not true.
Yeah, no, you've done it more than once.
I actually need to call May, so Sai might accompany you.
Alright. Hey, Lex, do me a favor.
No. Sorry. What?
Nah, you good. You valid. Why does she have a snow leopard? I wanted to look into that, but there were more pressing matters.
Oh, that's a Baku.
What's a Baku?
A Dream Eater. A literal one.
Like,
not
come
the
back to it.
species, but a type of yokai.
no, I got that one. I'm trying to focus myself. We still got shit to do. Okay. I will be back to look into that because that very much piques my curiosity, and I really want to talk to it because I like that stuff. So, and then he's just gonna kind of like take 2 steps away, looks at Avos and goes, "Your Majesty,
What?
you're a good father," and leaves the room.
So, how are we feeling about having another? Because these scenes are going to start being longer and longer.
Do any of us even have energy after dying in the background for the last 2 fucking hours?
Helia does.
Not to be system on main, but it was really hard to get Caliban up to front today, and so he's just been like in the background the entire time, and he's been like, I already got here with a headache. I took BC powder and it didn't help.
How does everybody feel?
I feel good.
Yeah, me too.
Well, you guys just finished your stuff.
Yeah, you get a point.
Yeah.
I should note, what I mean by being longer and longer, I mean every scene will take no short of an hour and a half.
I'm very excited for it. I think it's definitely like a next week thing, but I do think with the knowledge of session being consistently probably like just setting up expectations so it is consistently around the 3-hour mark mentally. Yeah, just like that preparation so everyone can get that and maybe take more breaks accordingly or understand when they'll be setting up scenes and such. Maybe we can do like a thing in the server where we're like, here are like big scenes that we know for a fact are going to happen today, or like the order we're moving in. Yeah, I was expecting like at least a little. Yeah, I was expecting at least a little thing. I'm not let down or anything. I was just like, I don't know the game plan.
Yeah. This was probably the biggest scene of the next few weeks. Because none of the other scenes should last as long as this, if that helps.
Yeah. I don't think anybody expected this scene to last as long as it did anyways.
To be entirely fair, we got that scene lasted probably that long for the fact of it literally was like, hey, we're gonna bring this guy back, and asterisms and all this other stuff happening really did start bringing in lore and shit. So it just was one of those things like me and Cayde popped the fuck off in our goddamn improv. So
it was very juicy, I thought.
Yeah.
It was scrumptious.
My beloveds know this. I have been dying all day.
Yeah, because it's like, I'm not saying that, we're recording.
I can
I'll
pause.
say it. We'll edit it out.
We don't edit.
I don't edit shit.
No, it's the Shark Month, not month. God have mercy.
No, Shark
Murphy?
Month.
Okay. I think yeah. Can we plan for things for next week?
I'm down for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
We'll do that. I will remind you to do that tomorrow because you need to go to bed, my love.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So good to stop
I do want to
recording
say
then?
before you head off.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and stop recording.
Before you head off.